Hello, my name is Scott with Sean's Photography, and something I didn't show in the video was the overview of the strap, the finished version. So here is a preview of that setup. So on my slide, I have a carry speed quick release setup for my Spyder holster. So that's what connects into it. And you don't have to go that route. You can actually use a crab claw version, especially if you're using a tether strap to it. Then you don't have to worry about this ever failing on you. You can go with a sales clip type of design if you want to go that as well. Or you can go with a bigger version of this kind of ring here. Now again, everything is beveled on the top, not on the bottom. It's raw on the bottom, just beveled on the top. Gives that nice smoother look, and I just like the look. All of it's connected together with Chicago screws, and all the leather where it's connected like this is scribed down. The only ones that are held together with rivets is actually these. I just went with rivets. There was no sense of putting Chicago screws in it. These are little lobster claws. They don't have to be super durable. They just basically got to hold this securely underneath on your shoulder. So this goes underneath your arm. This shoulder strap piece here is actually 3 inches wide and can be used for left or right depending on how you flip it. So right now it's set up for right, but if I want to use it for left, I just take out this Chicago screw, slide it out, slide it the opposite direction, put the Chicago screw back in, and then it's set up for left-handed. That's another nice thing, that with the Chicago screws, instead of rivets, you can take it apart and modify it and change things out. I went with rings instead of D-rings. The difference between a ring and a D-ring is that movability. So I got a lot of movability back and forth like this. Now with the D-ring, you have limited movability, so you can only move it basically like this. But with a ring, you can move it a lot more. And I didn't have enough D-rings, so that's the reason why I went with the rings. Again, I gotta still change out this D-ring. That's just ugly, and I'm gonna put a heavy duty D-ring on the bottom of that one, and it'll be chrome just like the rest of it. Back here we have our bridle buckle. Again, the holes in the pattern are different than the ones on this one right here, and that's just because of the buckle that you're gonna use. The one that's in the pattern was for a belt buckle. So basically, you can, like a regular belt, and you can just move it up and down and go back and forth, and that's how that one was set up. But the spacing on this one here is a little different for this type of buckle. So that's the reason why it doesn't look the same on the pattern as well as this. So basically your holes are going to be based on what hardware you use. So if you're using rivets, you can go with smaller holes, bigger holes if you're using Chicago screws, or different kind of rivets. Again, this is an overview of the Solo shoulder strap. My name is Scott with Sean's Photography, and thank you for watching.